Jimmy John's Wild Ride is a story about vampires, and gay vampires' boyfriends, and the beautiful men who want to stop them. This series is a fever dream built in the mind of a closeted politician, and I love it. The fashion in this series makes me want to spend $600 on a Gucci t-shirt and learn about art. Men. If you don't know what JoJo's is, you're wrong. Through a sequence of advanced psyops from the land of racist samurai and, well, racist everything, they have convinced thousands of Americans to shitpost this show into mainstream media. JoJo, much like My Will to Live, is broken into pieces, called parts, with currently 9 parts. Today, we will be looking at the first part, which did irreparable damage to my frontal lobe and made it impossible for me to ever normally socialize ever again. The main character of part 1 is Jonathan, don't call me Johnny, Joestar, who one day experiences the worst thing imaginable, living with a poor person. This started when JoJo's father, a rich guy, I guess they never really explain what the Joestars do to get so rich. Their English is probably exploitation. So one night, the Joestars are flaunting their wealth in a carriage, but the driver is drunk or incompetent or something like that, and pulls a little whoopsie-daisy and crashes the cart off the side of a cliff, killing Mrs. Joestar. Oops. Anyway, a based alcoholic decides to loot their bodies, only to discover that Papa Joestar is still alive. Damn it. So anyways, Papa Joestar, mistaking the alcoholic for saving his life, he writes the alcoholic a blank IOU, which is called upon his deathbed, in which the alcoholic says, "Here is my son. He's your problem now." Also, his name is Dio, and he likes to screw people over for money. I don't know what that's all about. I don't really pay attention to him. This ended up being a huge problem, especially not even after a day of living with the Jojas. Dio forgets that dogs aren't fire retardant. Oops, forgot about that one, and kills Jonathan's dog. This will be an ongoing theme in the series. So Dio, in the never-ending quest to have a dick measuring contest with any Joestar, beats the shit out of Jonathan. That's a weird mask. And kisses his girl. Bad, Dio, bad. You made Jonathan cry. Go sit in the corner. Wow, wasn't this plot line interesting? Anyways, it's slightly in the future now, and Dio and Jonathan are friends. Yay! I guess everything worked out in the end. Cue the outro. But wait, what's this? Papa Joestar is sick. Oh no! Also, Jonathan is playing around with that weird mask again. I wonder if that'll be important. And it looks like Dio is poisoning Papa Joji. This is happening oh so fast. Anyways, Jonathan decides to confront Dio, and his suspicions are confirmed. Jonathan is now seeking to find a poison dealer for the antidote and stumbles into the back alleyways of London, where they're playing the national pastime, shanking. But don't worry, for some reason, Jonathan beating them up but not killing them convinces the gang leader and official best girl, REO Speedwagon, that he has a heart of gold, and they join forces. Meanwhile, Dio has that weird mask thing and decides to use it on a homeless person, only to discover that the spikes don't kill people. That's sad. But it turns them into vampires? What? Wait, it turns them into Sure, why not? With all this new information, Dio and Jonathan must now square off back at the Joestar mansion. And wouldn't you know it, the second Dio is losing, he uses the mask on himself to become a vampire. He uses this newfound power to kill Papa Johns and set the mansion on fire. Some people just never learn, huh? Dio escapes, and Jonathan is hurt, but he is alive. Now then, once Jonathan is nursed back to health by Best Girl, I said Best Girl, it's time for the Shonen Classic, a training arc. And in order to do that, we need a strange man. For Jonathan, that will be Will Zappelli. I think he's Italian, but his name is Will? But he is drinking red wine, so I don't know. I guess he's Italian for the sake of part 2. Will teaches Jonathan that, bro, if you just breathe right, the sun gets in your fists and it turns into lightning, and you can kill vampires with it.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And Will says, I bet, and punches a frog sitting on a rock. The frog is okay, and the stone is broken. So Jonathan's like, I guess this is what we're doing now. So now it's time to breathe deeply at vampires and kill Dio. But this is a shonen series. You can't just fight the big baddie immediately. First, you need to beat all of his henchmen first. So we kill Jack the Ripper, and Bluford, and Tarkus, who gives us a sword that says luck. Oh, no, wait, he's changing it. It says pluck? I don't know what that means, but at this point I'm too afraid to ask. At some point, Will dies. Sad. Much like my will to carry on. And honestly, this is the part where JoJo Part 1 just becomes a big slog, and that's why everyone, heathens primarily, say to just skip it. So let's just skip to the good part. JoJo finds Dio in a very cliche vampiric castle and fights him. And for some reason, Dio being a vampire now means that he has laser eyes and can freeze things. I don't remember that from Dracula. They have a good bout, and Jonathan cuts off Dio's head, avenging Will and his father. Hooray! To celebrate, Jonathan tells his now wife Arena, "It should have been Speedwagon. Let's go to America." But tragedy strikes, and Dio's severed head is on the boat. And alive? One more fight, and oh my god, Dio's set the boat on fire. Anyways, Dio kills Jonathan, but JoJo gets the last laugh as he cradles Dio's head and the ship goes down into the murky depths. And thus, part 1 comes to a close. Now, time to go watch part 2. This has been Sias, and I'll see you guys in 9 months. Bye! Hey guys, post-credit Sias here. Just wanted to thank you for making it to the end of the video. I tried out a new type of video this time around, so if you want to see more of it, please like, comment, and subscribe. It helps me know that you want to see more videos like this, and hopefully more frequently than 11 months. Also, please hit the bell icon if you want to get notified when I upload more videos like this, and to catch my streams. I do stream on here. So if you want to see those, super subscribe and like the bell, or something like that. Again, this has been Sias, and I'll see you guys hopefully soon. Bye!